How about it, folks? Mr. Just Right One is damn sure checking back in with you guys. Have y'all missed me? Because I know I've damn sure missed y'all and I've missed putting up videos, but guess what? We're back and we're in full effect. And I'm very, very pleased and honored to be able to bring to you today the Squonk 100 watt device. Look at that. It's got a chip on it. Super, super clean, classy piece from Mod. We're going to dive down, take a look at it, go over all the ins and outs of it, what I think about it, and let you know where you can pick one up. I wish I had one to give you. You know, I'm pretty good about giving stuff away. Sadly, unfortunately, I only have one, so therefore I will not be doing a giveaway in this video, but please stay tuned. You never know, I may change my mind. 5K, guys, 5K giveaways coming up as well. Stay tuned for that video. I promise you, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you're going to want to be subscribed. I don't care if you do, if you don't, makes me no difference at all. But the 5K giveaway is going down with or without you. So you're going to want to be there for that. Mod, a reputable company who has always been known for keeping it classy. Did they do the same with the Squonk 100 watt? You know, this is I think this is their first device that fits 21700 from Mod. And that's a step in the right direction for them, because nowadays you almost have to have a 21700 battery in order to be competitive or stay relative in today's industry. So Mod, big kudos to you guys for going out there and putting a 21700 or making it fit a 21700. Greatly appreciate that. I know the people out there are going to appreciate it as well. I love this little thing, man. I have paired it with the gold profile up top. Am I a little biased to the profile? You're damn right I'm biased to the profile. Why wouldn't I be? So without further ado, let's dive down, take a look at it, and see what you get in the box, see what I think about it, or the ins and outs of it, show you the guts and whatnot. And we'll come back up, take a couple vapes on it, and we'll talk about it, all right? See you in just a bit. All right, folks, and here we're going to take a close look at the 100 watt Squonk. Typical fashion, classy packaging from Mod. Man, that's something I got to give to Mod, is the fact that they've always kept it classy when it comes to the packaging. UPC code here. Sticker indicates what color I have, which is red. Of course, we have on the back. Let me see if I can zoom in on that for you. You can pause it, read it. Squonk 100 watt. Silica gel bottle with solid cap, one set. USB charging cable, one piece. And when you open it, as always, the beautiful Mod logo inside. You can see very classy as always. Love that finish right there. And there is the star of the show, the Mod 100 watt Squonk. When you look at it, you would think, man, that just looks like the regular Mod that's always been. Gold button there on the side, typical fashion of Mod. Classy. But here's where it gets interesting, folks. Of course, you have your battery adapter. You can change the adapter of your battery from 18650, 2700 and 21700. Congratulations on making it into the 21700 realm. Mod. There is the buttons for the menu option of the chip that is contained within, and it is a proprietary chip in which they are using. The little battery ribbon finished even with the Mod and gold foil logo there. No expense spared. Of course, this one, guys, I have been using this device as stated earlier. I've been using this one, so what I did was I just stuck the clear bottle that came packaged with it with the solid cap back in there. Alright, but this is not the one that comes in it. We have here certificate of authenticity, serial number 0739. Warning. Always pay attention to the warnings. They're warnings for a reason, folks. We don't want to be a headline or make headline news. Explanation in the owner's manual of the chip. You have a power mode, a bypass mode. Matter of fact, let's see if I can zoom in on that just a little bit for you. So you have a power mode, a bypass mode, a curve mode, nickel 200 temperature, titanium temperature, stainless steel temperature, settings, and exit. And on the display, you're going to have a wattage, ohms, voltage, and hit timer. One thing I really like about this, guys, is it has a very unique, not unique, but very simplified way of going through all the options contained within, as far as adjusting your displays and so forth. Let me find my red bottle real quick that I had for this. Oh, of course. And the Dot Mod stickers. Guys, I love Dot Mod swag, Dot Mod stickers, everything Dot Mod I really come to enjoy because it's classy. So I also got a red bottle with this. You can see there's liquid in it, and I also have the piece that goes in there to make it fit in that fitting right there. I like the fact that they included the red bottle as well as the clear bottle. That is a classy touch. Thank you so much for doing that. Because what that does, guys, they could have been greedy about it and said, hey, we're going to give you 2 clear silica bottles. And if you wanted the red one, you had to go buy it. But the fact that they included the red one in there as well, very, very nice touch. Thank you, Dot Mod, for doing so. And the way this works, guys, if you look at that right there and you see that, it just fits in there. And at first I was kind of hesitant of it. I was kind of leery of it. Like, man, that's going to leak everywhere. After a solid week and a half of use, I haven't had one bit of juice residue build up in here yet. I mean, guys, I've been using this and there's none at all. I didn't clean this or anything. I just put it back in the package for you. And look, see how that looks. God, it's just beautiful. Grab a 2700 for this, and the battery I will be using is the Sherlock by OwnTech, the Sherlock 2 to be exact. And I know some people say what they say about batteries, they have their preferences, their choices, but when it comes to my batteries and the batteries in which I use in my devices, I use OwnTech. Why? Because I like them. You know, I can build within the specs of the battery. They may not have the greatest specs out there, but I can adapt my build to the battery, in which anybody should be doing when it comes to vape batteries and hardwares. Know your batteries, build to their specs. This one I'll be using the Sherlock by OwnTech. And you see it's clearly indicated right here in the door. Positive down, negative up. I'll lay my ribbon down. And I will lay this back over. I believe it's 1. I've already had it on before, so that's why it doesn't do it. We'll see if we can go through some of this for you real quick. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And you enter your menu mode. There you're going to see. Let me see if I can zoom in on that just a little bit more for you. I want that to be a good... I want y'all to be able to see that clearly. So let's see. Okay, there's power mode, bypass mode, curve mode, nickel, titanium, SS, and settings. Guys, the bypass mode is going to give you the full voltage in which your battery is allowed to do so. The curve mode is going to give you a customizable curve with 0.05. Every 0.05 seconds, you can adjust the wattage in which you're hitting at. I don't ever really mess with curve too much. I've never found it just very applicable to anything that I have been vaping. NI, TI, SS, and settings, and we'll go into settings. And this is where you can change the color of the theme in which you get. So if you have a red one, you can go red and gold. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of a... Shut it off, turn it back on. Settings. Okay, so there we have a red theme. You have a Tiffany blue theme. It's probably not gonna be able to see that too well. And that's due to the limitations of my camera, but let's go ahead and go to settings. There you have a purple theme, a space gray theme, of course. Again, see if I can get that where you can see that just a little bit. Tell you what, let me kill this backlighting I have, and I bet that might help us just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Again, hard to catch it on camera, but it's a beautiful space gray, matches perfectly with the space gray color options in which they offer. Then you have a multicolor there we go. Takes it a minute for my camera to catch it, but there is your multicolor display. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and go through the colors with you again, just because I want you guys to get a good. There's multicolor theme. There's the black theme. Comes in really good on my camera. Yay, Canon. There's a gold theme, a blue theme, a red theme, a Tiffany blue, which again is very bright. Takes a minute for my camera to catch up. Purple theme, space gray, and your multicolor theme again, which my camera just gonna take a minute to catch up, but there it is. And me personally, I like to rock this in the 1, 2, 3 settings. I really like the black theme, the gold theme, or the red theme. If I had one suggestion, I would suggest being able to change the font colors, because if I had a gold theme with red lettering, I think that would be rather pretty, of course. But that's just me, though. Who am I? I don't know much. So Dot Mod jumped outside the regular Dot lineup in which they had with the Dot Squonk, which I absolutely still really enjoy a lot. And come out with a regulated device. A very bold move. Let me go ahead and show you the RDA. I'm not going to go over the RDA too much. It is the 1.5, and it is going to be a 24mm, which everybody has known to come and love. I know Dwayne from Homeboy OC. This is his favorite deck system in here with the single screw up top. So shout out to my buddy Homeboy OC. And guys, it just looks, a tits. No, I'm not gonna say that. Guys, it looks really classy on the Dot Squonk. Like, I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. That is a beautiful setup. Perfectly matched, machined. Everything about it just screams class. Dot Mod doesn't stray from that very often. If you get something from Dot Mod, you're getting something you know is going to be classy and of high quality. I know the people out there are going to be asking, so how does that red profile look on it? How does the red profile look on it? And sadly, I did put the red profile on it. Excuse me, sorry about that. It doesn't look bad, but I am a very picky person when it comes to the clashing of red finishes. Red's a hard color to get matched up, finished right. This is more of a glossy red, and this is kind of like a more satin red. Both of them very good looking, but the red profile does not look that great on top of it. But you pick this up in like a black and put the gold profile on it, put a black profile on it, it's going to look wonderful, guys. Or you know what? Just go over to Dot Mod and grab the 1.5, throw that on there and see what you think about it as well. If you give me just 1 second, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up top. We're going to talk about this. We're going to vape on it, and I'm going to give you my overall thoughts. And we're going to go over things like price point and if I think it is worth picking up. So give me just a few seconds, and we'll bounce back up top. All right, folks, that was the download section of the Dot Squonk 100 watt device from Dot Mod. I'm sure everybody's wondering, where does Mr. Just Right stand on this? How does he feel about the Dot 100 watt Squonk? Man, I absolutely enjoy this thing. I love everything about it. I love the fact that they kept all the forms and all the options from their best-selling 200 watt device, and they integrated it into their 100 watt chipset. The fact that you can change your color screen options, the fact that it comes with a color match bottle instead of just the clear silicone. They could have been stiffs about it and gave you just the clear silicone and made you go back later and buy the color match silicone. A few things I would like to see done would be the font color options. I would love to be able to go through and set my own font color options. it just opens up the platform that much more for the really particular person when it comes to the aesthetics of something and how it looks and how it matches everything balanced equally in the colors and such. Also, price point, $129 is what they have it for over on their retail site, which the link will be down below. And I know YouTube don't like links, but guess what? I don't care. Guys, Dot Mod always knocks it out of the park. In my personal opinion, when it comes to Dot Mod, the mods they offer and the price points in which they're offered at, you cannot beat. I mean, that's a market that's not touched very often. There's a few others out there, but Dot Mod has always been the premier pioneer name in that affordable, reliable game. Like, for the money, the fit and finish, everything you get, there's no door rattle, there's nothing, no button rattle, anything. Like, that was my watch. There's no button rattle, nothing in there, guys, that's rattling. The fit and finish, second to none. Dot Mod always knocks it out of the park. Thank you, Dot Mod, for sending me this Dot Squonk 100 watt device for review. Like I said earlier, guys, sadly, I do not have any to give away, but I do have a 5K giveaway coming up for those that have subscribed to me and got me to 5,000 subscribers over the past year and such. I know everybody always hears from me. Numbers is not everything with me, but I appreciate each and every single one of you. I really do. So y'all stay tuned for that. Dot Mod, thank you for having my back. I have your back. What else do I have to say about it? Guys, real quick, I'm going to touch base on this. Do y'all like the fact that Dot Mod has always stuck with the anodized aluminum? Are you ready to see them step out and try something different in way of their frames or button options? Like, would you like to see, where you could custom order a button for this or something along them lines? Or, change the gold logo to a color match logo of such. Like, what do you want to see from Dot Mod in the future? Right now, you can get this Dot Squonk for 129 bucks. You can get it in black, gold, red, and royal blue. And if Dot Mod stays true to their colors, you'll have the space gray, the purple, the Tiffany blue, the green. All those in their limited edition colorways. So stay tuned for that because I know they're probably coming out with it. I want to know in the comments. Let me know down below. What do you think of the colors that Dot Mod has to offer on this? And what would you like to see Dot Mod offer color-wise when it comes to the Dot 100 Squonk device? Mr. Just Right 1 is damn sure checking back in with you guys. And guess what? I'm checking out as well right now. But before I do, I want to do as I always have done before. I want to remind you that if at any given point in time you've ever felt like you are not a somebody, I want you to know that you are a somebody in somebody's eyes, and that somebody is me. I absolutely love each and every one of you. Stay focused, stay blessed. I'm out.